So I'm going to start out by moisturizing my lips. This is just a dermal lip balm, and then we're moving on to the skin. So I'm just going to prime using my Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer and just spread this all over my skin. For my foundation, I'm mixing two today. I'm mixing the Too Faced Born This Way foundation with my custom cover drops by Cover FX, and I'm just going to mix those on the back of my hand, apply them to my face, and then blend them out using a damp beauty blender. For my eyes, I'm going to prime using MAC Painterly Paint Pot, and then I'm moving on to eyeshadow. So I'm going to use the Morphe 12NB palette today. So it's this beautiful little neutral palette. I picked it up from makeupnet.com. I'm first just taking that bone shade and just applying it from the brow to the lid, and then I'm going in with this transition shade. They don't have names on them, so I've just been pointing to them. But yes, just buffing that into the crease. Then I'm going in with a slightly warmer and darker shade, and just using the same brush just to buff this in the outer corner and into the crease as well. Then I'm picking up another darker brown shade, and I'm just using a more precise brush. This one's a MAC 217, and just building it up in the outer corner and in the crease. And then taking that burgundy shade on the bottom right hand corner, I'm just using the same brush and really packing this onto the outer corner and buffing everything out into a nice winged shape. For the lid shade, I took this taupey kind of chocolatey brown shade. It's beautiful and shimmery, and I'm just using a flat brush to apply this all over my lid and right up into the crease. And then of course just going in with a blending brush just to make sure those colors are blended together. Then I'm taking this lighter gold shimmery shade, and just on my finger I'm patting this into the center of the lid and then bringing it into the inner corner just to add some light. Then I'm using my Maybelline Master Precise liner in the shade brown, and I'm just doing a really thin line with a little wing on my upper lash line. Then just going in with a black eyeliner pencil and just tightlining my lash line to make it look thicker. And then I'm going to give my lashes a quick curl with my eyelash curlers. These ones are the Eylure eyelash curlers. And then I'm applying a coat of mascara using my Maybelline Pumped Up Colossal Volume Mascara, something like that. Then for falsies, I'm taking the Vegas Nay and Eylure Classic Charm lashes and applying those. Then back onto the skin, I'm just using MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NC20, and I'm just applying this using a concealer brush by Eco Tools. Just applying it underneath my eyes and down the center of my face, and then I'm going back in with my beauty blender just to tap it all out. I'm going to bake my under eyes and underneath where my contour is going to be, so I'm taking my Makeup Forever Super Matte Loose Powder on a little e.l.f. Sponge, like a wedge sponge, and just letting that set. And while I'm letting that set, I'm just applying some more powder to the center of my face to set all of those areas. Then I waited about 5 minutes before taking a clean tulip brush and dusting all the excess powder off. To bronze up my skin, I'm using the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in Dark Deepest, just on a Nude by Nature blush brush, and I'm just buffing this onto my cheekbones and sort of where my contours would be, and then bringing it up around my hairline as well. And then to sharpen out the contour on my cheekbones, I'm using the Maybelline Master Sculpt and just this NARS Ida brush, and I'm just really focusing that right underneath my cheekbones to sculpt them out. And then I do blend everything out with that bronzer brush. Then I'm using this cream product from Illamasqua. It can be used as a blush or a lip product, but I'm just using it as a blush and applying it with my fingers to my cheeks. I did want to set it with a powder though, so I'm taking Milani Luminoso blush just on a stippling brush and buffing that over the top. Then for a highlight, I'm using the Colourpop Wisp highlighter, and I'm using my Beauty Blender Micro Mini something. I'm using this wet and just applying it to the high points of my face. And then I'm just going to set everything using my All Nighter setting spray by Urban Decay. Back onto the eyes, I'm taking that darker sort of camely coloured brown, and I'm just buffing this underneath the lash line, and I'm bringing it right into the inner corner as well. And then mixing the burgundy shade with the darker brown on the MAC 217 brush, I'm just applying this starting more heavily in the outer corner and then bringing it in. And then just taking a clean fluffy brush, I'm just buffing all the extra product. Then I'm taking the lid shade again and just applying this to the bottom lash line just to add a little bit of that colour. And once again, buffing everything out. Then for the inner corner and brow bone highlight, I'm taking this Goldie Champagne shade and just applying this to my inner corner and my brow bone. Then I'm just going to add some lower lash mascara and go in with a gold eyeliner. This one's a Models Prefer eyeliner. I absolutely love it. And I'm just outlining my waterline. Then for lips, I'm using the Makeup Store lip liner in Nude Beauty, and I'm just outlining my entire lips with this. And then to fill them in, I'm going in with MAC Cosmetics Shy Girl lipstick. It's like an orangey peachy based nude. So after that, the look is done. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! I also picked up these two little candle holders, and obviously I'm using them for brush holders. They also have these in like a really golden colour, like a yellow gold.